Dear student, welcome to all of you in my online maths video class. In our last video class, we discussed about the general information of the coordinate geometry, and that was the first part of the video related to the chapter number 10, that is reflection. Because before reflection, introduction of coordinate geometry was very important. Therefore, I give one video related to the introduction of coordinate geometry. Now, in this video, we will discuss about the main topic of the reflection. And this is the second part of the video of this chapter reflection. And in this video, we will discuss the first reflection of a point in a line. Reflection of a point in a line. Reflection of a point in a line. It will be better if you try to understand this topic with the help of physics also. Dear student, you know that if this is the mirror, this is mirror, and this is the point object, okay, whose distance from this point to the mirror is 5 meter. 5 meter. Then its image will be at the same distance from the mirror, opposite direction. Means the image will be here. I for image of our object, and its distance is also 5 meter. Here, if we imagine that this is the point P, then its image will be P dash. Okay, and let this is the mirror. Now, at the place of mirror, let this is a line. A line. A reflection of a point in a line. So this is the point, and it's a reflection through a point, through a line. This will be P dash, such that the distance of this and this will be equal. It means MP will be equal to MP dash. Okay, why? Because distance of object from the mirror is equal to distance of image from the mirror. This implies that M is midpoint of PP dash. Okay, this M will be midpoint of PP dash. Getting? In this way, we can define reflection of a point in a line. Now, this line, that this is AB, this line is called axis of reflection. This is the axis of reflection. Okay. Now, we should see invariant point. Invariant point. If the point is just near to the line AB, and if the point P is on the line AB, means let any point here Q which is on the line AB, then its image will also be on the same line, on the same point. In this case, the object and image coincide to each other. This type of point whose image and object coincide to each other, that point is called invariant point. Okay, invariant point. Now let us discuss a reflection of a point in the x-axis. Reflection of a point in the x-axis. Here this vertical line y-axis, horizontal line x-axis, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. According to sign it will be plus plus, first quadrant plus plus, second quadrant minus plus, third quadrant minus minus, and fourth quadrant will be plus minus. And here we are going to discuss about reflection of a point in the x-axis. If we take any point here in the x-axis in the first quadrant, that is P, and let its coordinate is 3, 4, 10, and here x-axis is what? Axis of reflection. X-axis is axis of reflection. Axis of reflection. If this is mirror, in that case the image of this point will be here in fourth quadrant, P dash. Okay. Now the distance of this point is always constant. Therefore its coordinate will be, x coordinate will be same, here 3, and the distance of, let this is pointer, MP is equal to MP dash. It means if this distance is 4 unit, then this also 4 unit, but the sign will be changed. Here positive direction of y-axis, let this is y dash, positive direction of y-axis, and this is the negative direction of y-axis. Then according to the quadrant, the sign will be changed of y coordinate, means -4. It means now here M is the midpoint, and coordinate of this midpoint of PP dash will be 3, 0, because here x coordinate will be same at each point of the line PP dash, or each point of the line segment PP dash, but y coordinate will be 0 here. Here y coordinate 4, here -4. It means if we take any point P in first quadrant, then its image will be in fourth quadrant when reflection of a point in the x-axis. Similarly, if we take any point here Q, whose coordinate is -4, 7, then image will be in fourth quadrant, in third quadrant. It will be Q dash, and its coordinate will be changed according to the quadrant. The sign of x coordinate and the sign of y coordinate will be changed according to the sign. So here it will be -4 and -7. Why -4, -7? Because for third quadrant the sign is what? Minus minus. For second minus plus. For first plus plus, and this plus minus. Okay, like this way. So in this way we can find the coordinate of image of a point, a reflection through x-axis. Getting? Similarly, one more thing. If we take any point on the x-axis, in this case, if we take any point on the x-axis, any point P1, P2, P3, P4, and the reflection of a point P1 is in the x-axis, or reflection of a point P2 is in the x-axis, or reflection of the point P4 is in the x-axis, in that case the image of P1 and object P1 both are coincide. Object P2 and its image P2 dash coincide. And in this situation, we can say that they are invariant point according to the definition of invariant point. If the image and point are coincide, then that point is called the invariant point. So here each point on the x-axis will be invariant point when reflection of that point is in the x-axis. Getting? Every point of x-axis means the point which is lying on the x-axis will be invariant point if a reflection of a point is in the x-axis. Getting? Now let us see reflection of a point in the y-axis. In the y-axis. Y-axis. Here this is y-axis, vertical line, horizontal line x-axis, x dash, here y dash, this is O, x dash and y dash. And we have any point here, P. Invariant in a point in the y-axis means here y-axis behave like a mirror. Then its image will be in which quadrant? In second, fourth, in third? No, it will be in second quadrant, because this distance and image of the means distance of the point means distance of the object from y-axis should be equal to distance of image from the y-axis. This is P dash. And in this case, if this is N, then the point N which is on the y-axis, this point will be midpoint for the line segment PP dash. Why? Because according to the law of reflection, distance of object from the mirror is equal to distance of image from the mirror. Means NP will be equal to NP dash. Now if we take here its coordinate 3, 4, then the digit will be same 3, 4. But according to sign convention, the sign will be changed. Here it is -3 and 4. Similarly, if we have any point here Q and I want to find its image, then it will be this side Q dash, and its coordinate is -4, 7. Then here coordinate will be -4 and -7. Okay, like this. Suppose let this be Q dash. Suppose this Q dash is object whose coordinate is -4 and -7. Then the reflection of this point Q dash in the y-axis will be in fourth quadrant, that is Q. So it means if we take this point as object, its image will be here, and if we take Q dash as object, then its image will be here in the fourth quadrant Q. And how the coordinate will change? According to the convention of the sign, but the digit will be same 4, 7, 4, 7. What is changed? Only the sign changed. For third quadrant both are negative, but for fourth quadrant x coordinate is negative and y is positive. Therefore we write the coordinate according to the quadrant, sign of the quadrant. Okay, this is total about the reflection of a point in the y-axis. Now we will see reflection of a point in the line parallel to x-axis, and similarly reflection of a point in the line parallel to y-axis. Okay, here my suggestion, it will be better, here I will prove that how we will get the coordinate, but it will be better if you learn these two formula. The two formula is what? Reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis and reflection of a point in a line parallel to y-axis. It will be better if you learn it. And after that there are two topics more: reflection of a point in a point and reflection of point in the origin. Here let us see the reflection of a point in the line parallel to x-axis. Here we will discuss reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. Reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis. Now let vertical line y-axis, horizontal line x-axis, x dash, y dash. Just consider a point, a line parallel to x-axis, and this is line AB. This is line A. Okay. Reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis. So let AB is the line. Here AB, line AB is parallel to x-axis. Let this is the point P, whose coordinate is xy. And the reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis means the line which is parallel to x-axis, that is AB. Here AB behave like a mirror. Here AB behave like a mirror. It means now the distance of the object from this line AB, which is behaving like a mirror, means this distance will be equal to its object, means image. This is object and this will be image P dash. Now if we join PP dash, okay, then this PP dash intersect line AB at point M. Okay. Now here PM will be equal to P dash M. Why? According to the property of the reflection, the distance of a point P from the mirror is equal to the distance of image from the mirror. Why? Because here AB is parallel to x-axis and behave like a mirror. Get it? Now let the line AB is at a distance of A from the x-axis. Therefore, equation of line AB, which is parallel to x-axis, is y is equal to A. Is y equal to A? It means here this distance is also A distance, A distance, A distance, here A distance. It means if we take here any point L, then LM is also A. Now PP dash is parallel to y-axis, and here x means what? Distance from y-axis. Then this distance is x. This distance is also x. So from this to this, the distance will be also x. Now here I want to find the coordinate of point M. So here x coordinate of point M will be x and y coordinate will be A. You can ask why? Because this line AB is at a distance of A from the x-axis, and we know that equation of the line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to A, where A is distance from the x-axis of this line. Here y is equal to a. Then its y coordinate will be a and x coordinate will be same, x. Means if we take any point on the line segment PP dash, its x coordinate will be same, but y coordinate will be different. Now, we do not know what is the coordinate of point P dash. We do not know. Let its coordinate is alpha and beta. Let its coordinate is alpha and beta. And now I am going to use the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. It is given in the next chapter, section formula. But here you can understand. According to midpoint formula, this x coordinate will be this coordinate plus this coordinate by 2. Means x plus alpha by 2. Okay? And for y coordinate, a is equal to y plus beta by 2. It means, according to midpoint formula, here, if this is a and this is b, its coordinate is x1, y1 and its coordinate is x2, y2. And while we want to find its midpoint p, which is xy, then x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y coordinate is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the formula, midpoint formula. Here we use this formula. Okay, this is important. AB is the line parallel to x-axis. Here PM means distance of this point from the mirror, means line segment line AB which is parallel to x-axis is equal to P dash M, means distance of image from this point. And equation of the line AB is A. Now the coordinate, according to this situation, the coordinate of point M is XA. Here we can write by midpoint formula, by midpoint formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. But here, what is x1? x1 is x. And what is x2? That is alpha. It means 2x is equal to x plus alpha. This means alpha is equal to 2x minus x, alpha is equal to x. It means finally value of alpha is equal to x. Now for beta, beta is equal to here y coordinate, this y coordinate a is equal to y1 plus y1 is what? Y, and y2 is what? Beta by 2. So this will be 2a is equal to y plus beta, or 2a minus y is equal to beta. Okay, or we can write here beta is equal to minus y plus 2. We can write 2a minus y also, but since in book it is given minus y plus 2a, therefore I am writing in the same condition. In this way, coordinate of this point will be x and minus y plus 2a. Where what is x? X is coordinate of this point. Y minus y, what is y? Coordinate of this point. And what is a? Distance of a line from the x-axis. Distance of this parallel line AB from the x-axis, that is a. In this way, we can find the reflection of a point xy in a line parallel to x-axis whose coordinate is y is equal to a. So the equation is y is equal to a. The equation of the line segment AB is y is equal to a. Here a may be 1 also, 2 also. If distance of this line from the y-axis is 2 unit, then we can write y is equal to 2. If distance of this line from the x-axis is 5 unit, then we can write y is equal to 5. Okay, then 5 will be value of a. Getting? Similarly, we can prove reflection of a point in a line parallel to y-axis also. In this way, first of all, we can write the formula. Reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis. Thus, if the reflection of a point, thus the reflection of a point P, whose coordinate is xy, the reflection of a point P in the line y is equal to a is the point x minus y plus 2. This is the result, whatever we verified. Therefore, I am telling you, you should learn it, this formula. And verification never asked. Only the practical question will be asked, not the theoretical question. Maybe example, we can also prove it, we can also find it, we can also give one example related to this concept. Similarly, the reflection of a point P in the line x is equal to a is the point minus x plus 2a y. This condition here, reflection of a point P in the line parallel to y-axis, and this is the condition, reflection of a point in a line parallel to x-axis. This is the theoretical portion. Now, reflection through the origin. Reflection of a point in the origin. Here, if this is the origin, means origin behaves like a mirror. If we have any point here P, whose coordinate is xy, then its image will be here in third quadrant P dash, and its coordinate will be minus x minus y. If we have any point here Q, whose coordinate is 3, 4, 3 and minus 4, then its image will be here in the second quadrant Q dash, and its coordinate will be minus 3, 4. It means if the object will be here, the image will be here. If the object will be this place, the image will be at this place. Similarly, if the object is here, the image will be in this place, and the object is here, the image will be this place. This is the reflection of a point in the origin. Now, reflection of a point in a point. Reflection of a point in a point means if this is any point, let this is P, and here we have any point A whose coordinate is xy, then its image will be this side B, such that P is the midpoint. If we have xy, x1 y1, and this is x2 y2, then what is P xy? This P will be midpoint for AB. PB will be equal to PA. Okay, so this is the reflection of a point in the point P. Means here P is working as a mirror. Then according to the law of reflection, the distance of object from the mirror is equal to distance of mirror from the object. This is total theoretical portion related to the topic reflection. Now you can start the exercise question, but you must see the theoretical portion, and you must solve the example question. It will be better if you solve the example question in graph copy, because it will be better. It will be very means with easy way you can mention the point in graph. Okay, then it's my suggestion that all the questions of exercise 10 you should solve only in a graph copy. Okay, thank you.